Hello Aryan, how are you?
Hi, fine.
आप कहाँ से? Where is your hometown?
The Chhattisgarh.
Chhattisgarh. Okay, so you have done all your schooling.
No, I have done my schooling from Kota, Rajasthan.
Okay, like the entire schooling or the class
The
level?
10th and 12th.
The 10th and 12th. Okay, it was for the preparation of JEE?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ठीक है. So आर्यन, अच्छा, आप अपने बारे में अभी तक की अपनी जर्नी के बारे में what do you think is the most interesting aspect?
The most interesting aspect would be recovering from my injury in childhood, which was severe. And the starting of the GDSC club in my college would be a very interesting part. And my academic scholastic attribute for the scholarship during my graduation, that would be very interesting stories.
Got it. So what was the club you started in your college?
Google Developer Society Club, student club, which was basically a technical club. And so the first thing that needed to start the club was a fourth-year student needs to selected by Google for the sponsorships and that. And that was Aman Mishra from our college.
Okay.
And then he conducted the interviews for different positions. I was selected as the management head for the club. And I started the club. I secured the fundings. I also secured some money from institute and other companies that are based in Jammu. And we also conducted an hackathon, which was known as Project Ananta. And this year, I'm very happy to say that that hackathon has moved from a local thing to a nationwide, where we are inviting other colleges and students and also generating some revenue by charging them the fees for being a participant.
Got it. So tell us a little bit more about the hackathon which you conducted.
The Project Ananta is basically like we give problem statements that are important, like building an app or building a website like LMS model or anything like a rainforest model, which are problems of the world. And basically we conduct some basic workshops according to the technical skills. If it is an AI or web development or basic software engineering, whether it be back-end or a front-end. And after we have given them some basic skills, we also provide them an example for usage of tools from where we secure the money. Like Moon Modeler is used for DV schema or Canva for UI UX. And then after they make the projects, then we hire some people. The first year which I was there, I contacted my alumni from the college to just judge it accordingly and give marks. And then we distributed some basic prizes that are some goodies. And what happened was students learned new skills and they got to implement it and judge it accordingly. And this also boosted the placements of our college. Basically, many students don't have good experiences to share during the placement. But this project added them skills and projects to show. And basically, one of our major recruiters from our college is Orange Telecom. So they were very happy with it. And I also got placed this year because of it. So I am also very happy for it.
Okay. So what is LMS?
Learning management system.
So can you just elaborate?
Basically, a college system where grades are there, or if the college have enough resources to video record lessons and audios to share, like DPPs, projects, upload assignment, anything regarding academic, that is there.
So you have developed that software?
No, I haven't developed it. I work with web development, basically, backend and IoT technologies. But that was a problem statement in the hackathon, which students developed. And it is also being used in our college this year for the placement sessions.
Nice.
Right.
And
So just one. So Aryan, you look very interested on the gaining technical skills and conducting activities around it. So why are you planning to go for a management course?
I think to develop anything, technical and managerial aspect go intertwined. So I am comfortable with my technical background, but I think adding an MBA and managerial skill will help me to be in a pivotal role in companies to grow something. Basically, we are in a tech culture, but managerial skills are important. And I can take an example. The internship that I did is in Prakash Industries, the first year. The company was in not a very good shape after COVID. The steel industry took a real hit. The salaries were delayed for like 6 months. But Mr. Joshi, which is the new plant head of the Prakash Industries, I saw his managerial skills, how we manage the employee workforce or the stock inventory or solving the breakdown issues. and moving that company from that slum where it was in loan to now acquiring a coal mine and working good. So I wanna be a person like him that basically plays a pivotal role in a company's growth. And for that, both skills are needed, whether it be a technical and managerial. That's why an MBA is important for.
So you just mentioned about some severe injury. So in your introduction, so what was that?
When I was a child, I went to my hometown, basically my father's hometown, which is in Bihar, and it was Holi. So what happened was I was with my grandfather, and my foot got stuck in a cycle spoke one, and the whole ankle part was teared down. And after they did stitches and all, and we thought it would be okay. But what happened was the medical equipment that was used, basically it was an expired or something. My whole foot got infected. When I came back to Raipur, they had to cut open the whole foot and they again stitched it. And there were regular dressings daily. So what happened was I was on bed, and a kid's mindset doesn't work very good. So I got scared of the ground. I didn't put foot on the ground for many months, and my whole family was like, "What we need to do?" And suddenly, one of my major interests is badminton and football. So that
You
is why
mentioned
there.
this.
It is there that I saw kids playing football. I just joined, and that removed that fear of the ground, basically football. So that was my major injury.
Okay. And you are still playing football, badminton?
Yes.
So can you just explain the difference between badminton singles and doubles, the rule difference?
The rule difference, basically the outside line of the doubles. There are two outside lines. One is for single and one is for doubles. So and the serving rules are different. Odd and even needs to be followed. Basically, it is need to be followed, but servers are changed according to it. So these two are the differences.
Okay. Yeah, tell me something about your strengths.
Strengths. I have a strong foundation for technical skills.
Yeah.
And my problem solving abilities in stressful environments. Basically, I have learned that any major problem can be solved if it can be broken down into a smaller task. So these are my strengths.
Can you just explain your problem solving skill with some examples?
Problem solving skill with then let's
Your
take
life
the
experience,
case.
yeah.
Let's take the case of the project Ananta. We had to give prizes. We didn't have money.
Okay.
All the money was stuck. We asked the Google for it, and they said we will not allot the money for it. We asked our college, and they will say we will not allot for it. So we had to think of something, and our college is not very well known, so that we could get money for that. So I basically even approached basic tea stalls outside that you can come in and we can charge money from you, and then you can sell it in our hackathon parts to arrange the money. This was one of the problem solving skills I used. And in my internship, what I did was at Prakash, I learned a special drive model for solving the crane defaults. That thing I just changed and adapted it to put it in another company which I did internship. That was Sunil Industries. So that is one of my problem. Also an example. Most.
What were your major accomplishment during your internships? Like, did you undergo a specific project?
No, not a specific project. Basically, 1 week was basic. They tell you about the company and what we do. And I worked in that Drive project, and then I was in talks with Mr. Joshi, and I developed the video streaming platform. Basically, the backend of it. The video streaming platform was that there are some basic breakdowns problems that need to be solved. And a manager and HOD works in general shifts, but the problem can be at 3 a.m. in the morning or at any time. So basically what happened was they used to call them and ask them how to do it. So I made everybody has a phone, they watch YouTube videos. So I was like, let's not upload it on YouTube. Let's make a platform which the company holds the IP and which will upload the troubleshooting videos. And then we can sell the subscription to many industries surrounding there in Chhattisgarh. So he took the idea and we are still working on it. And even they have sold the product to the two companies. One is in Topworth and other is Monit.
Okay.
But these were like troubleshoot videos if you are stuck in some.
Videos like if drive is failing, what are the drive codes? Basically, an electrical, just a fresher who has joined doesn't know the whole drive code. Basically, the drive is a small LCD display. So it just gives code like 104, 206. What is the problem from that code? A manager knows how to solve it because he has been in the industry. But a fresher has to call him or open the module which comes with the blast furnaces. That is like 600,000 pages book. So it is not very effective because it takes time, and sometimes there isn't time when a hot steel ladle a crane is carrying. There can be accidents. So that streaming platform effectively made the process more efficient.
But I didn't get the actual outcome. See, like the videos can be, recorded and it can be uploaded on a simple drive as well. What was the role of that particular streaming platform? What was the use case of it?
Use case of it better, faster, and basically videos cannot be uploaded easily because the furnaces are different. There are many companies selling the furnaces. There are different drive codes. There are different solving things. Basically, you can't solve each problem with a basic approach like one video. You need to be specific about that. So we have the streaming platform was specified in that purpose. Company, the code, drive, the weightage of the furnace, and what process, either it is in the furnace or the steel is rolling or whatever is happening at that process, we need to enter it according, and then we could troubleshoot.
So you were involved in the video creation process as well, or you were involved in?
No, I was not involved in the video creation process because the internship was 4 weeks. I was involved in the back end of the web, the whole streaming platform that needs to be created.
Got it. Wow.
Okay, so from where you got a call yet till date?
I am Amritsar and Raipur, Sambalpur, Kozhikode, and
And which is your major goal out of this?
Raipur would be my major.
Any specific reason?
It is closer to my home and a good college, good placement reports. That is why.
So tell me just three factors why it is good other than as compared with other these three B schools.
Good curriculum, as I have seen, and there are better placement opportunities coming, and good campus life, good class.
So, like, what are your preferred area of career options? Like, in which particular field are you looking to?
I have no such specific thoughts about my preferred area right now, but I would like to work in tech side, mainly basically where my technical skills are also put to the use of the company to grow.
So, while evaluating the placement report of, let us say, I am Raipur, did you find any companies, tech companies? Who
Yes,
talk about
I like GSW comes with a good role there, so it would be one of my job opportunities to do that.
Got it.
So one hypothetical situation, let's say this is the interview for I am Raipur and unfortunately you got rejected. Then what is your plan B?
I would see what other calls I have and what other steps or what other opportunities I have. So I would go for that.
But you mentioned I am Raipur is your goal. And as you have mentioned, you are goal oriented.
I am goal oriented, and my goal, long term goal, is to be at a pivotal role to be in the growth of the company. So I had to follow that, not short term goals. I have to achieve my long term goals. Sometimes you have to give something to get something.
So it means you are flexible about your short term goals and
Yes.
more rigid about long term goals or the.
Not more rigid, I would say, but more goal oriented towards that.
Okay.
You mentioned that you got placed after your engineering. Which company did you get placed in?
I got placed in Orange, Forbes Marshall, and Infosys.
Got it. All these were tech loans?
Yes.
Your specialization, graduation specialization?
Electronics and communication.
Okay. So one just logical example, mathematical you can say. What mathematical symbol I can put between 5 and 7 to make a number which is greater than 5 and less than 7? You can use pen and paper if you want.
Yes, 5 and 7.
What mathematical symbol I can put between 5 and 7 to get a number which is greater than 5 and less than 7? Yes, please.
Greater than 5, less than 7.
Yes.
I would do a binary AND.
No, you just need to put a single mathematical symbol between 5 and 7. You don't need to apply any operations. You just need to apply use any mathematical symbol. एक symbol use करना है जिससे एक number मिल जाए which is greater than 5 less than 7.
Okay.
No issue. No problem. You want some any other some more mathematical puzzle, or you think you are weak in these kind of puzzles?
I don't think I'm weak in it, but what can I do?
Okay, one more puzzle then. We'll have one more puzzle.
Yes.
Suppose there are 8 balls, all are identical by external appearance, but one ball is slightly heavier than other 7. So by using weighing skill only 2 times, how can you identify that heaviest ball? Slightly heavier than other 7. By external appearance, all are equal, all are identical, but one is slightly, not much higher. You cannot just by keeping in hand, हाथ में लेकर आप नहीं बता पाओगे कौन सा ही है. तो by using weighing scale, using only 2 times, how can you identify that heavier ball?
So if I make, there are 8 balls.
Yeah.
7 are of same weight, and 8th one is a little
Slightly,
heavier.
yes.
So I will distribute them in 4 pairs, and whichever has the more weight.
But you have a weighing skill of 2 pan, no?
Okay, I have to identify that ball.
Ball, yes. बैलेंस होता है ना, एक जगह रखते हो आप और देखते हो कौन ज़्यादा है, कौन किसका पल्ला भारी है. Using that weighing skill, only you can use only 2 times.
With you.
How much you got in quant?
26
Like percentage?
and 97.46. So, right. Wait, I can think of 3 rounds. I can think of.
But I want 2 only. Problem solving. Apply your problem solving approach.
Done it?
No.
Sir.
So, Aryan, like apart from sports, are you also involved into any kind of other extracurricular activities?
I was good in debates.
Okay. So, like, did you participate into any debating competition during school or college?
Yes, in my college I did Hindi competition.
Hindi debate competition.
Yes, in the debate competition. Come here. Thank you. I also play some instruments, that is tabla.
Can you just show us the demo? Here?
Yes, the first thing that we learn is teen tal, which we call dhadin dinda, dhatin tinta, tadin dinda. Which is like dhadin dinda, dhadin dinda, dhatin tinta, tadin dinda. And the latest which I was learning was धातेरे किटन था टीटक लेना धाती गिना किन्ने किन्ने धातेरे किटन था टीटक लेना धाती गिना दिलन, which is a advanced form of teen tal. Basically, we are introducing more components and then to suit according to the music.
Nice.
So, why did we choose tabla over any other musical instrument?
Basically, I liked playing drums in our school. So my teacher told you will have a better beat sense if you start with tabla. And then I pursued it and I started liking it. So that's why I pursued.
So, did you do any professional course? And
Yes, I did a 2 years course from Harvard University.
Okay, so watching movies and TV series also. So any favorite movie?
My favorite movie would be The Prestige. And the TV series that I am watching right now is Mad Men.
Okay, which OTT?
Netflix.
And any Bollywood movie? Or you don't prefer Bollywood?
I don't watch Bollywood too much.
Okay.
Where did you last go for hiking?
The Nathu trek. My college is in Katra, Jammu.
Hmm.
So there are many treks there. One of the major reasons for selecting my college.
Okay.
Best.
So why not IIM Jammu then? If you got a call from IIM Jammu and IIM Raipur, and if you converted both, then
IIM Jammu is not so much in Katra. It's very much outside.
okay.
A new campus is just being constructed, and I guess IIM Raipur would be a much better suited option for me.
Okay. Yes, so we can have some shoes.
What are these projects introduced? Like you mentioned two projects, Gate Pass and video hosting platform backend. This is the internship one?
Yes.
What is the Gate Pass?
The Gate Pass project is that our university had a very strict regulation for going outside of the campus.
Okay.
So basically, what we did was the university wanted to convert into a paperless university. Everything needs to be digital. But still, going outside, we required gate passes that were signed by our warden and our HOD. So what we built up, face recognition system, a standalone face recognition, not like computer backend gears. What we did was connect a single computer to AWS face recognition software, and it just took snapshots and uploaded it to the AWS server, and it returned us with an ID, and that ID was toggled in or out in the Excel sheet. So what the main advantage of that was, basically for an internet we were using the GSM, and the single board computer could run from a power bank for near about 5 hours if there isn't enough power cut. So it was also power friendly, and it made a paperless system much more secure because you were using AWS face recognition, and it was also helpful for guards and wardens. Basically, people called them at even nights if they had to go. So it has implemented a more secure and efficient system for Gate Pass in our university.
So you did this project all alone, or you are a team?
There were 4 people. I was the lead of the project, and I was involved in the part of AWS face recognition, writing the Lambda function.
But why did the university give you guys this particular project? Like, it ideally is the work of the admin of a
The
college.
university didn't give us the project. What happened was, I was under Mr. Sumit Gupta, which is at a good position, administrative position in our university. And basically, the project was not very much refined. We just gave it as our semester project, minor project. And then he gave us the ideas how to make it fail safe, how to solve problems, and then told us to implement this in our university.
So after this, the entire manual process was eliminated, and
Yes, the entire manual process was eliminated, and even one more system was added that colleges are nowadays using Samarth portal, right? So from that, now we didn't need to specifically take pictures from that computer. We could upload the pictures on the Samarth portal from our phone, which was now sent to the AWS and given an ID.
Got it. So Aryan, today we are looking at the use of AI is getting talked about a lot, and everyone is talking about how AI is going to change the future. What is your take on it?
According to me, AI would be a very powerful tool in the technological sector, which will help solve more problems fast and more efficient. For example, if we see in the field of backend, we used to write DB schemas. That is basically how data needs to be connected from one table to another table and how it is going to be followed. But now there are tools like Moon Modeler. Basically, we are just drawing the graphics of it, and it gives us the whole code. So that is very interesting to work on. It saves time, it saves the hours to solve it, and it gives us basically you can easily draw the graphical representation. But when we are connecting it with DB schema, we need to give the references IDs. There can be errors, so it solves many problems. And AI is also being integrated with Visual Studio Code to write the problems. So what we can do is, first, when a backend developer writes a code, he needs to make sure that the company paradigm of the false error codes are to be followed. But when it is uploaded into a tools like Codium, So what happens is you just have to just write the code and it just gives you the prediction that this needs to be the policy code, this needs to be shown. So it is a tool which will, yes, reduce the workforce, but make the process more efficient and fast, which is good.
And as you mentioned that it will reduce the requirement of the workforce. So, do you feel that it will cause a problem in terms of employment issues for across the globe?
According to me, it may cause the employment issues, but in the long run, it won't, because people are nowadays shifting, because there will be reduction in the jobs first for QA test engineers and the old roles. But new roles are going to be introduced, which will be like artificial intelligence is now being differentiated into generative AI or text-based AI, and the roles will be produced there to make the learning model more fast, more good. So overall, like.
But do you actually feel that the requirement of the workforce will ultimately get balanced, or it will ultimately get reduced?
I don't have much experience in this field, but according to me, I guess it should. Everything is balanced at the end.
Okay.
Okay, Aryan, can you just name the 3 achievers with the name Aryan? The popular, famous.
One would be the Shah Rukh Khan side. He did a movie. The second would be
Which movie?
I haven't seen the movie, but there were many stars. So, basically, it was a nepotism factor. I heard it on my Instagram. That's why I remember it. Other achievers, I can't think of right now.
Are you sure Aryan Khan has done the movie yet? Or or his daughter, the Shah Rukh's daughter, has done that movie which you are talking about? Okay, so any other Aryan?
Mix. Yeah.
So just tell me the most stressful situation of your life till date and the most happiest moment of your life till date.
The most stressful would be after JEEs, the selection of colleges, and at most happiest would be when I got selected for that SMSS scholarship. Basically, it elevated a financial pressure from the max family. So that was one of my happiest situations, and the selection of college would be a most stressful situation.
And how did you tackle that stressful situation? What are the learnings from that?
The learnings would be to never think or do anything impulsively. Research on the topic, talk to the people which are there in the present scenario or whatever the stressful situation is, to write down your problem and think of a solution in a better way. That what I would take.
What was your rank in JEE?
It was 1,06,000 something.
So your target again was IIT. That's why you were preparing for JEE.
Yes.
But again, you did not achieve your goal, and still you are mentioning that you are goal oriented. Might be that was your short term goal.
Might be that it was a short term goal. Plus, I had COVID, and my dad also had COVID, so I had to take care of things. So long term goal would be the family first.
Yeah.
But did you not think of dropping a year and reapplying for it?
No, I don't think the drop is worth it.
Alright.
You need to just eat over. A drop would be basically preparing again for 1 year, right? But in the long run, if you see companies that are now presently coming in the campus, they are rejecting students just because of the gap year that they have taken. So I would not suggest someone to drop.
But then, if a person drops a year and get into a premier institute like an IIT, do you feel that still, not dropping a year and getting into, let us say, tier 2 institute is a better option as compared to dropping and getting into tier 2?
Dropping an year and going into the college would be a better option. But in my year, the drops had increased because of COVID. Many people were taking drops. So obviously the competition was going to be rising. So a better option would be to just take the college and proceed further.
What?
Okay. So my question. Done?
I mean,
Yeah, previous. Okay. Do you have any question for the panelist?
Yes.
So let's have feedback. So आर्यन काफ़ी अच्छा था, कॉन्फिडेंट थे. शुरुआत में बस आप जब आए ना क्लास, जब एंट्री लिया आपने, तो कैन आई सीट ये आपने पूछा, बट ग्रीट नहीं किया पैनलिस्ट को. गुड आफ्टरनून एंड जो भी है वो आपने ग्रीट नहीं किया, तो वो करना है ज़रूर. एज पर द टाइम फ्रेम, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड आफ्टरनून, जो भी है पहले ग्रीट करो, फिर पूछो कैन आई सीट। ठीक है, वो एक छोटी सी
थोड़ा
बात।
सा बॉडी पोस्चर भी आप थोड़ा रिलैक्स रख सकते हैं, मतलब यू आर टू मच लीनिंग फॉरवर्ड मे बी, यू नो, यू कैन बी उससे थोड़ा सा जो सामने वाले पैनलिस्ट को जिस तरह का यू नो बॉडी लैंग्वेज दिखता है वो थोड़ा एग्रेसिव दिखता है जब आप बहुत ज़्यादा लीन फॉरवर्ड रखते हो तो वो भी आप थोड़ा सा बेटर कर सकते हो।
एक चीज़ जो काफ़ी जगह नोटिस हुई, कुछ कुछ जगह बिल्कुल आपने अच्छी से फॉलो किया। जैसे मैं आपको क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ ना, थ्रू आउट द आंसरिंग माई क्वेश्चन, थ्रू लाइक जब आप आंसर कर रहे हो आपका आई कॉन्टैक्ट सिर्फ मेरे से था। क्वेश्चन कोई भी पूछा, आप आई कॉन्टैक्ट सारे पैनलिस्ट से बनाओ। ठीक है, जो कई जगह फॉलो किया आपने, बट मेजोरिटी ऑफ क्वेश्चंस में आप जैसे सर क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे थे, आप सिर्फ सर को देख कर आंसर दे रहे थे। सो वो है कि आई कॉन्टैक्ट बनाओ। बाकी नॉलेज वाइज आप जो है वो दिख रहा है, मतलब जो आपने लिखा है वो नॉलेज है, आपके फील्ड का आपको नॉलेज है, आपका टेक्निकल नॉलेज स्ट्रांग है। थोड़ा बहुत हो सकता है पजल में आप फंसे दोनों, ठीक है, तो मैथमेटिकली अब देखो क्या होता है ना, जब आप हर चीज़ सही सही दे रहे हो ना, तो सामने वाला वो एक फील्ड ढूंढेगा जहाँ पे आपको ग्रिल कर सके। ठीक है, तो कोशिश करो कि हर जगह से सही हो, और ना हो तो भी ठीक है, आपने उसको कामली लिया, टाइम लिया, ट्राई किया, नहीं हुआ बोल दिया सॉरी। ठीक है, हर चीज़ पे नहीं बोल पाओगे, वो एंड मोमेंट पे भी वैसे होगा, बट अगेन द बेस्ट पार्ट, उससे आप पैनिक नहीं हुए, आने वाले क्वेश्चंस पे आपका उसका इफेक्ट नहीं दिखा, वो सबसे अच्छा था। उसके बाद आप वापस जैसे अपने कंफर्ट जोन में आए, सही थे।
You actually like whatever you mentioned in your resume, like you have worked on it, तो वो reflect हो रहा था, that is a good part, you have good technical knowledge of what you have done, so if you have an extra edge over other candidates in this particular aspect.
करेक्ट, यस, ऑल्सो आई एग्री विद दैट। लेकिन गोल ओरिएंटेड थोड़ा मेरे को नहीं लग रहा है यार, कि आप गोल ओरिएंटेड लिखो और लिख रहे हो तो उसको जस्टिफाई नहीं कर पा रहे हो। ये बात नहीं होती कि मैं अभी सर लॉन्ग टर्म गोल देखता हूँ, बस शॉर्ट टर्म नहीं देखता हूँ। ठीक है, ये शॉर्ट टर्म गोल ही आपको लॉन्ग टर्म लेके जाते हैं। छोटे छोटे गोल को जब आप बना के आगे जाते हो ना, तो ये कहीं ना कहीं, इसलिए मैंने वो सार्केस्टिक वे से आपको बोला भी, अच्छा हो जेई तो शॉर्ट टर्म होगा आपका। ठीक है, तो वो एक सार्केज्म तौर आपने यस बोल दिया उस पर भी।
उसमें आप थोड़ा सा डाइवर्ट कर सकते हैं, मतलब यू कैन से कि मेरा गोल था कि इंजीनियरिंग एक अच्छे कॉलेज से करना, एंड देन मे बी इवन इफ आई एम नॉट गेटिंग टू टियर 1, मैं इंजीनियरिंग टियर 2 से भी अच्छे से कर सकता हूँ, व्हिच आई परस्यूड। तो आप उसको ना वैसे डाइवर्ट कर सकते हो चीज़ों को।
इनफैक्ट मैंने आपको मैंने आपको ये भी पूछा कि IIT आपका गोल है ना, आपने हाँ बोल दिया, वहाँ फंस गए। फिर आप तब नहीं बोल देना था, आपको समझ जाना चाहिए था कि किधर लेके जाएंगे। जब गोल गोल पे पहले बात हो गई थी ना, तो थोड़ा प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड यूज़ कर लेना उस मोमेंट पे भी, कि जब मैं पहले ऑलरेडी एक पॉइंट पे ग्रिल हो चुका हूँ, उस पर शायद वो वापस लेकर जाना चाहते, जब वो वर्ड यूज़ कर रहे बार बार। बाकी तो यार काफ़ी अच्छा सर आपकी तरफ से।
आई थिंक यू आर वेरी वेल प्रिपेयर्ड, और मतलब आपने रिसर्च अच्छी करी, आपने कॉलेजेस के बारे में रिसर्च कर लिया। वैसे जेन्युइनली लाइक यू आर थिंकिंग ऑफ आई एम रायपुर ओवर कोईकोड?
And I don't think I would get the invitation for.
बट देन अगेन फिर वो आंसर में वो नहीं होना चाहिए ना, मतलब यू नेवर नो, यू कैन गेट इट। जैसे अगर अब वैसे तो पैनलिस्ट जनरली ये क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछेगा, जनरली आल्सो फ्रॉम अ कैंडिडेट फीडबैक कि अगर कोई कोड मिलता है तो यू शुड एटलीस्ट एम फॉर इट। ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं होता है, इट कैन गेट ऑब्वियसली,
जस्ट बिकॉज रायपुर आपके घर के पास में है तो वो रीजन नहीं होना चाहिए आप कोझीकोड को ये कर रहे हो उससे।
अभी आई नहीं है कॉलेज लेवल में, आती तो फिर आंसर उससे आपसे शिफ्ट।
कोई कोड से नहीं आई है
मतलब स्टेज 1 आई है जो नेक्स्ट।
अच्छा, हाँ, बट आपने मैंने जब नाम बोला आपने कोझीकोड में मेंशन किया था ना।
हाँ, अभी तो स्टेज 1 आई है।
ओवरऑल कितने परसेंट आए थे आप?
98.4
हर
EWS तक
बेनिफिट है। हाँ, और कुछ दिया ओमिट्स?
ये लाइक ट्राई
सही है।
तो इस साल अगर ये टारगेट कोई भी IIM से, या
अगर गुड इनफ मिला तो सही है, वरना ये वर्क एक्सलेटर कर दी। IIM मुंबई भी कंसिडर कर रहे हैं।
IIT वो अच्छा,
IIT दिल्ली का भी अच्छे चांसेस है मेरे। IIT बैठी भी है।
हाँ वो तो है, फॉर्म वॉर्म भर रहा है सबका।
ISB का भी इस साल यंग लीडर्स वाला प्रोग्राम।
हाँ,
उसमें अच्छे चांसेस हैं।
यस।
उसका इंटरव्यू हो गया आपका?
कभी इंटरव्यू का फॉर्म भरा है, सिर्फ कभी चॉइस भी
नहीं है। SP जैन वगैरह भरा था? ठीक है, बाकी तो यार काफ़ी अच्छा था। मेन तो आपने टेक्निकल अच्छा दिया है, और वही आपने मेंशन भी ज़्यादा किया है, तो उसके इर्द गिर्द चला सब। बस कुछ पॉइंट जो एक ओवरऑल इसका था, अब जेस्चर का, देन गोल वाला पॉइंट, देन अगेन जो अभी आर्यन खान की अब तक कोई मूवी नहीं आई है।
वो स्टाइल।
हाँ, तो फिर
मतलब बेटर है कि अगर नहीं है ना, तो फिर बेटर है कि मैं नहीं सोच पा रहा हूँ, rather than giving a wrong answer, वो ज़्यादा एक नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट डालता है।
वो जो सब नेपो किड्स है ना, वो उसकी बेटी थी शाहरुख खान की।
अच्छा, राइट।
बाकी तो सही है यार मेरा मतलब अब तक जो मैंने इंटरव्यूज लिए फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग इतना मतलब जितना जो मेंशन किया सारी पॉइंट को जस्टिफाई किया खासकर टेक्निकल इंटर्नशिप अपने एकेडमिक्स को वो सबसे बेस्ट अभी आपका लगा मेरे को फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग
क्लैरिटी ऑफ थॉट काफी
Yes.
है वो चीज अच्छी।
ये रहेगा हमारे पास
कुछ और आपको कुछ
हाँ
पूछना
आपकी तरफ
होगा?
से कुछ पूछना है आपको तो
सर वो आयन भाई जैसे भी बाहर डिस्कस चल रहा था उसका सेक्शनल कितना जाएगा ईडब्ल्यूएस का कोई आइडिया नहीं जनरल का 95.5
हाँ
ईडब्ल्यूएस का कितना है?
आपका कौन सा सेक्शन डूबा है
मेरा बीआरसी में 94.06 है
90
4.06
तो फिर तो क्या दिक्कत है
ईडब्ल्यूएस क्लियर हो ही जाएगा
हाँ AWS तो हो ही जाएगा
बस वही तो चाहिए का
आई थॉट कि बहुत 85 वगैरह ऐसे कुछ है क्या
94.06
हाँ नहीं फिर तो हो जाएगा
बाकी में 97
और मुंबई है ना तो मुंबई अभी तक उतना बूमिंग में नहीं आया है क्योंकि अब तक उतने रिजल्ट्स नहीं बाहर आए हैं नाउ डाउन द लाइन 5 इयर्स आप देखो तो मुंबई भी बहुत ऊपर जाएगा लेकिन अभी फिलहाल मतलब आपके पास अपॉर्चुनिटी है
वही
कि बाद में क्योंकि ये बड़ा ब्रांड बनने वाला है और अभी फिलहाल उतना उसका कट ऑफ नहीं जाएगा तो EWS का बेनिफिट आपको है तो हो जाएगा आपका
सही
हाँ हाँ
बेसिकली मुझे अभी वो करियर ओरिएंटेड वाला पार्ट में थोड़ा हटा दो
कौन सा
जो अभी आपने बोला ना गोल ओरिएंटेड
हाँ 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 हाँ
वो हटा
वो
तो
हाँ
या हटा दीजिए या उस पर क्रॉस क्वेश्चन आता है तो आप सोच
उसको
लीजिए
सही
कैसे
से
डील
लीजिए,
करना
हाँ।
मतलब सी बिकॉज गोल जैसे अभी सर ने बताया कि गोल इज नॉर्मली नॉट आईटी गोल माइट बी टू बिकम अ गुड इंजीनियर आप ये बोल सकते हो मैंने प्रिपरेशन किया आई वांटेड टू बी अ गुड इंजीनियर जो रिफ्लेक्ट भी हो रहा है आपके क्वेश्चन आपके आंसर्स में भी तो यू कैन से दैट कि ये था कि ऑब्वियसली हर कोई चाहता है कि मैं बेस्ट इंस्टीट्यूट से पढ़ूँ बट आई वाज वेरी क्लियर कि मुझे इंजीनियरिंग करनी है वो मैं अगर किसी और कॉलेज से भी अच्छी तरीके से परस्यू करता हूँ तो आई विल टू अचीव माई गोल वैसे आप डाइवर्ट भी कर सकते हो
रखो उसको तो जस्टिफाई करो नहीं तो फिर मत और जैसे मैंने जो हाइपोथेटिकल क्वेश्चन पूछा सर ने कहा कि ऐसा नहीं पूछा जाएगा बिल्कुल सही है लेकिन हो सकता है वो कोई दूसरा हाइपोथेटिकल क्वेश्चन बना के आपको उस हिसाब से लेकर जाए बराबर से और वो बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपीरियंस है जो हमसे डबल एक्सपीरियंस है वो तो बराबर वो सिचुएशन क्रिएट करेगा कि आप ऐसा जवाब दो कि आपके गोल से मैच नहीं कर रहा है और फिर वो आपको ये पकड़े ठीक है प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग का भी आपने बहुत अच्छा अपना रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल बताया सो वो भी जस्टिफाइड हो गया बाकी तो सब सही लगा यार मेरे को एकदम कन्विंस्ड ठीक है सर
ठीक है
चलो ओके यस थोड़ा मैथमेटिकल पजल कर लेना क्योंकि देखो मैं रीज़न बता रहा हूँ क्योंकि आपका DILR में कितना है
30 नंबर है 97%।
तो सबसे ज़्यादा कॉन्ट और DILR में ही है ठीक है दूसरा आपका इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड है तो हो सकता है कि वो मैथमेटिकल लेकर जाए और खासकर तब जब आप बाकी चीज़ें सब सही कर रहे हो तो कहीं तो देखो यार वो ग्रिल करने बैठा है भले उसको पता है कि ये नहीं भी आया तो इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा जो प्रूव करना था उसने कर लिया है बट फिर भी हो सकता है कि वो चीज़ें आपको नर्वस कर जाए पैनिक कर जाए अभी नहीं कर रहे हो मे बी नोन फेस है और पता है तो मॉक है लेकिन उस मोमेंट पे शायद कर जाए क्योंकि तब आप आपके लिए डू और डाई रहता है ना वो तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा कर लेना काफ़ी और ये टिपिकल पजल्स है कहीं ना कहीं बट बाकी आपने हैंडल सही किया सारी पजल कौन सा यार इसका तो मैंने क्या बोला था व्हाट इज द मैथमेटिकल सिंबल यू कैन पुट तो बस डेसिमल 5.7 मैंने थोड़ी बोला एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन मैथमेटिकल सिंबल सो डेसिमल 5.7 ग्रेटर देन 5 लेस देन 9 और लेस देन 7 और इसमें इसका प्रॉपर प्रोसेस था आपको वो ग्रुप करना आपने जो बोला ना बिल्कुल सही था तो आपको 3 3 2 ऐसे ग्रुप करना था पहले पैन पे 3 और 3 को रखना था अगर वो सेम आ जाए तो फिर तो पक्का जो हाईएस्ट है वो इसमें है बराबर तो आप इन दोनों को कर दोगे और समझ जाएगा हो गया 2 में ठीक है अगर मान लो इसी में से सेम ना आए मान लो इसका वेट ज़्यादा आ गया ठीक है तो आप इसमें से 2 उठाओगे कोई भी रखोगे अगर वो सेम आ गया तो तीसरा जो छोड़ दिया वो हेवीएस्ट है और अगर उन दोनों में से कोई हेवीएस्ट आ गया तो समझ गया वही है
ओके
समझा आपको
हाँ समझ गया मैं इक्वल फीलिंग्स करना
हाँ आप इक्वल करो जैसा कोई मेंशन नहीं किया था ना बस 2 बार वेइंग स्केल यूज करना है आप इक्वल के वजह से आपका 3 बार में गया ठीक है
बेसिक पजल्स वगैरह
बेसिक पजल आ जाएगा ऐसा थोड़ा देख लो ये पूछा जाता है खासकर तब जब बच्चा इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड का हो अब वही BA इकोनॉमिक्स होता है मतलब कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड के होते इकोनॉमिक्स होता है ये होता ना तो आपको थोड़ा सा उस डायरेक्शन में लेकर जाते थे थोड़ा इकोनॉमी ओरिएंटेड लेकिन जब इंजीनियरिंग का हो खासकर तब जब ENTC हो जिसमें ज़्यादा पूछने को नहीं है ना तो फिर ये चीज़ें हो सकती है बट अगेन आपने वो कुछ तो बाइनरी जो आपका फील्ड अप्लाई किया वो अगेन आपके कुछ तो एक फेवर में ही गया वो चीज़ कि कहीं तो आपने नॉलेज अप्लाई किया बाकी से ठीक है यस ओके
ऑल द बेस्ट